let me get right to the point. Valladolid is a very, very small town. It is synonymous with Chichen Itza because the place is 1 hour away and they thrive on tourism. You can do a self-tour, go to Valladolid and then to Chichen Itza, much cheaper than booking a tour from Cancun or Playa del Carmen. But should you? Watch until the end of this video to find out. Valladolid also has several cenotes to visit. Other than that, there's nothing. You can arrive from Playa del Carmen or Tulum within 2 hours to Valladolid should you want to visit a deserted town with not much of anything. I thought about visiting Chichen Itza, but then I found out that you can't climb or enter the ruins. Then what's the point? I don't want to stand on the ground among many other tourists just to take a few photos of the ruins, to be honest. The downtown square is the only place in Valladolid that has shops and restaurants for tourists. If you want to stay longer than 2 nights, think again. There's only one grocery store available and it's small. As usual, I tried to find non-touristic restaurants outside of the city center, but they were either closed or empty. One restaurant told me no service, even though it had plenty of customers inside. It must have been only for the locals. There's a chocolate museum, but sadly, I didn't notice until I left town. In the evening, the city doesn't have any activities except for one, the San Bernardino Convent. It is a brick castle which people come to watch a historical video projected on its walls. As you can see in the video, some of the projectors were malfunctioning, but hey, at least you can learn a little bit of history. I asked for recommendations of cenotes and discovered some were closed or for maintenance, so that was another disappointment. Eventually I went to the closest one called Samal, which is set up as a mini resort, or in other words, they had the souvenir shop, lockers, and a buffet restaurant. Cenote Samal is actually very fun because it's a big open cenote with a jumping point and there were some Mayan dance performers. They were available for photos, but I didn't see any of them dancing. Strangely, one guard didn't let me walk down to the cenote with my camera bag. He just said no backpacks. But I told him I would take videos and then I'll return the camera to the locker.
I can't pass with my bag because he said it's okay because I have this and this. This is for another camera. It's waterproof. This place has lots of restrictions because I brought my waterproof bag with the other camera for filming in the water and he's telling me no.
Eventually, after arguing a bit, he let me pass.
There we go. Can't come here, come on. You need someone to go with. This is one of the times you have to, better to go with someone to film you because they're being strict on the rules. And no this, no that. This is fine. You can just go there and relax. It's not that clean, but you know, they're not to blame, I guess.
Well then, Valladolid is a place you probably want to skip and just do a tour from Playa del Carmen or Cancun because staying more than a night in Valladolid, it's not really worth it when there's not much to do besides burn up in the heat and see a few cenotes.
Here in Cenote Samal, you get these life vests and lockers. They're included in the price. So the lockers are included in the price of this place, so you don't have to pay extra, but it is 150 pesos, so that's more on the higher end side of the cenotes because there's other stuff here like restaurant and a souvenir store. And you can order photos by a camera guy there, but then you have to take a shower too before getting in. Yeah, it's required to shower in the back. So let's see what else is over here. You got some trees. So this cenote has unlimited buffet for 300 pesos. Let's see what they have to eat. Oh, you can eat or no? Salads. Fruits, taquitos, fried taquitos, oh, veggies, that looks good, pasta, more pasta, something else fried, looks like zucchini, pico de gallo, salsa verde, the good stuff, the red onions and chips, rice and beans, and looks like, oh, rajas, peppers. Oh, and there's the meat finally. Pork, more pork, more pork. Is that pork again? And then more pork. Or is that chicken? And then that's probably chicken mole. Yeah, mole chicken. So they have the signs up here. And then desserts. They have desserts. Desserts are right there. So you got jelly, rice candy, milk, condensed milk, French toast, and coconut cream. There you go. That's all the food in the buffet. Should I eat? I haven't had a buffet in a while, so.
Finally, to get around, it's best to rent a scooter, which are about $20 a day, or a bicycle, because taxis are not that common, or at least they're gonna charge you at least more than $5 to get to one way to a cenote. So if you go to more than 2 cenotes, it's more cost effective to rent a scooter.
So we have a slight problem. Taxis don't come by here, and I was told they do. But yeah, we're gonna have to call one because I thought it was gonna be easy getting a ride back and forth, but it's not. Better to get a scooter, and because these rides are not cheap over here. You want 100 pesos just for one way. I talked them down to 80, and then yeah, probably another 80 to get back just from a cenote that's 10 minutes away from downtown. It's not even that far. It's not even far. Cenote Semal is close. It's not far at all. So bad news after waiting over half an hour for the taxi. The guy messaged. He gave me his WhatsApp. He hasn't come. I just called him. He's like, oh, something. Yeah, I can come. Where are you? So, and the ticket office asked. They said it's 120 pesos to order a taxi to Centro. This place is 10 minutes away. It should be like 50 pesos, but it is what it is. So I don't recommend getting a taxi at all. Just either get a bicycle or a motorbike. It's the best way to get around Valladolid. Yeah, forget about getting fast service or good taxi. Just rent a bike or the scooter. It's more efficient. You don't have to wait that long, and yeah, it should be easier for everyone because yeah, the service unfortunately is not that good and wait times are long.